I guess you'd have to put it down to the little things, you know. Those type of things are the ones that really get to me in a big way. Like, the other day, Tuesday I think, I don't remember exactly, but the weather was fantastic and we'd been out for a walk in the park and we just got back to the flat and things were going great. We were just joking around, but it felt like we'd been together forever. And you could tell we were both thinking that we were really going somewhere. Anyway, she picks up the newspaper and starts reading this article. I forget the title exactly, but it was supposed to be discussing whether or not people could make their own decisions and control their own destiny, that sort of thing. A sort of free will in its most basic form debate. And I came up with this argument that went like this. Remember science lessons at school, where you do these simple exercises on paper where one single atom reacted with another single atom? You knew everything about the two atoms in the theoretical version, all the energy levels and stuff, and the outcome of the reaction was 100% predictable. In practice, this isn't possible because we don't have infinitely accurate recording apparatus, so we can't know all the energy levels, etc. But the point is, if you knew everything there was to know about these two atoms and the conditions of their collision, the outcome of the reaction would be 100% predictable. Now multiply this by a billion, etc, 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 and you've got the human being. A huge collection of predictable reactions, incomprehensibly, mind-bogglingly complicated, but still theoretically predictable, individually and therefore in unison. That was my argument, that humans, based on what we know about atoms and molecules, theoretically really just boil down to being complicated machines, a finite number, and let's face it, it has to be, of pre-programmed responses acting inside the universe, which, let's face it, is just the same thing, i.e. a machine but on a bigger scale, and with more laws of physics to multiply into the complicatedness. Anyway, she turns to me with a look like I'm stupid or something and says, "That's the daftest thing I've ever heard. You really come up with some total crap sometimes, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, that's the expression I made too. Just couldn't believe she could be so insular and narrow-minded."
So you decided to break it off?
Yeah, it's a real tragedy, because normally we get on great.